Hi there, welcome to Fratello Talks. I'm your host Nacho, and today I'm joined by
RJ
and
Daan.
and we're going to be talking about some of our favorite watches of 2025 so far. We're a little bit over half of the year, already in the rearview mirror, so we figured it would be a good moment to take a look back. And
I heard maybe we should do another one of these. That I heard we're also closer to 2050 now.
wow,
than 2000.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
Very depressing.
Well, I don't know. Is it depressing?
I
the
think
century is a quarter of the way over.
We could also do an
2000
episode
feels
on
like
the
yesterday.
best watches from the last 25 years.
We could do that. We could do
Since
that.
2000.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Would be cool.
Yeah,
We
perfect.
did that with Rolex, right? Modern
I think
Rolex.
so. I think so. Yeah, we did a modern Rolex, so from 2000s on. But we should, we should do a top tier list now that 25 years are over. But however, today we are doing we're just focusing on the last 6 months, 7 months, depending how you count it. But of course, before we do that, let's do a wrist check. Daan, what is on your wrist today?
Yes, I'm wearing my Santos Galbe XL from 2006.
Very nice.
Would that be in your list?
Yeah,
There's a lot of watches.
I think so.
I think you're a little bit biased, but
No,
fair
well,
enough.
well,
but fair enough.
all these choices are biased. So,
Of course,
yeah.
of course,
They're
of
very
course.
subjective.
Definitely. Very cool.
But,
Very nice
yes,
watch.
For sure.
RJ, what about you?
My Speedmaster in Moonshine Gold. It's the 50th anniversary edition from 2019, Apollo 11 one. And I was wearing this yesterday, so I didn't keep
Why
it
not
on,
again?
but I took it again from the tray this morning. So
I don't think that's a watch you sleep with on your wrist.
I don't sleep with watches.
No, me neither.
No, I never did.
No, me neither.
It just doesn't feel comfortable.
No,
I know people who do, but no, no.
Shower?
I do shower.
Yeah?
Yeah. But not not with my watch.
Not with your watch.
Yeah. I could, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sometimes during holidays, because then I tend to bring a watch that's proper water resistant, like my Sea Dweller, Seamaster, and then I rinse them off in the shower because sun cream and I don't know.
Yeah,
what that,
of course.
Yeah,
of
with the
course.
salt water, I always...
ice cream, everything sticks to it.
Sunscreens,
wash
ice
them
cream,
afterwards.
Every
salt
cream.
water.
Yeah.
It's a sticky season this summer.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I feel like you guys are kind of wearing your like hero watches, right?
More or less,
But
yeah.
I'm not. I should have worn maybe my 2254, but instead I'm wearing the RZE Contour. So this is the limited edition that we did, I believe, last year. I think it was last year.
What do you
not-
mean for last year?
Was it the year before? I had a doubt, but I'm pretty sure it was last year or the year before.
I don't know. I also
don't
have
remember.
one.
But yeah, I'm wearing it. It's
In a
nice,
box.
lightweight, titanium, micro adjust built into the clasp, and a carbon dial with a really cool texture to it. That sort of then inspired us to think of it as a topographical map.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a really nice watch and definitely one that comes out more during the summer for me. And yeah, it's a good one. So I'm
Nice.
wearing it today. Cool. So let's get started with our favorite watches of 2025 so far. RJ, do you want to kick us off with your first one?
I will kick it off. Open my little
Kick
blue
it.
The
book.
Bible.
Yeah, my blue Bible. There is a blue Bible, I think, but it's my blue book. Anyways,
I have a green one.
in random order, or shall I put it in order? No, it's random order. Let me start with the watch that we had here recently. Is it out yet? Yes. It's very tricky, yeah?
Oops.
Yes.
No, it's the Chopard LUC Qualité Fleurier 20th Anniversary Edition.
yes.
It's out, right?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
out.
Yeah,
I think
okay,
so.
good.
Yeah.
No, we had it here.
I mean, we wrote about it. We published it.
Okay, then
Yeah,
it's out.
It's
Then it's out.
definitely
It
out.
should
No,
also be out for this list, right? Otherwise, it cannot be on the list.
No,
it
true,
was
exactly.
before July, right?
It was definitely before July.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
We're
we
good.
had it in advance, so that's why it's sometimes tricky to mention these
Yeah,
things.
for sure. Sure.
But I took it out of the. Did it came in a box or a container? I don't know. I took it out of the box and I put it on my wrist. I thought, man, this is such a cool watch.
Yeah.
The brown and the gold, it really matches, and the LUC movement is great. The shape of the case is nice. The lugs are awesome.
Mhm.
It's really a cool watch. I
Yeah.
think Chopard is really on a having fun with
On the
their LUC
street,
collection.
absolutely.
They're really good.
And they're
busy.
nailing it. They're really like getting some great stuff done. We saw some brilliant pieces at Watches and Wonders, including the Quattro and this green model. I don't remember what the name of that one was. And then obviously now following it up with this with this latest piece. It's really cool. It's like a brown and gold tuxedo dial.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's brilliant.
And
really,
last year was
cool.
already good with the green dial one and the gray dial, silver dial.
Yeah.
LUCs. I think, man, they create beautiful watches.
Yeah.
And recently we did a matchup for a Sunday Morning Showdown article on the website against the Patek Calatrava, and it didn't win
With the
Chopin.
Quattro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey,
it really did well.
It stood its
So
ground.
people are
Yeah.
really warming up to them.
Yeah.
So it's
44, 56, something like that, percentage wise. Something
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
It
close.
gives the
What's
Patek
the
a fair
price
shake.
on the watch? Do you know?
From the top of my head, it's 29K.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's including or excluding taxes, but you should not pay taxes anyway.
Yeah.
But,
Order it through St. Moritz or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
Monaco.
No, 29K. I don't know if it's in or ex VAT, but yeah, it's not a cheap watch, but it's a beautiful piece. It's
worth
really
it.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my first choice in this list
Cool.
Nice.
in random order.
I think we've taken a peek at maybe what the rest of your list is also going to look like. I have the feeling. I don't think
It's
that
not
you're-
all gold.
No. Okay. Perfect. Great. Okay, Daan, hit us with your first. First pick.
Yeah, I was also gonna do it randomly, but then I'll take another recent release, which is the L'Aventure Marine Type 3
Mhm.
in titanium, like your RZE.
Very nice.
But yeah, I think this is a watch that sparks a debate between people. Some people really like it, some don't, because it doesn't really follow the design language that previous releases of the brand had.
Yeah.
But I kind of like its quirkiness with the very wide bezel, but it's still very thin. It has a little Hasselite crystal that protrudes a little bit above the case, which I find a nice detail. Others find it something you can break very easily.
Oh, yeah, of
But
course, of course.
I really like it, and also the straps it comes with. There are many combinations possible, and yeah, I think it's really really cool design.
Hey, they had me at Loom Dial.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
That was me sold. I think it's cool. I think taking the inspiration of these quartz marine chronometers and then using that dial and then combined with their usual case shape, then making it fully matte blasted titanium. I think it's a cool thing. And you know, the great thing with L'Aventure is that every now and then they like to throw a curveball our way, and obviously it's going to be divisive, but I think that it's a good one. For sure.
Oh, this is nice.
I always wonder a little bit why people get so worried about damaging their watch while using Excel all day, or
Well,
I don't know. Perhaps they are diving with it or doing something
The,
with it. But
the thing they're most afraid of are doorknobs.
Doorknobs, yeah.
get rid of the doorknobs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Do sliding doors all
yeah,
over the
saloon
house.
doors.
Yeah, saloon
It's
doors.
Also
just
nice
the-
if you have little kids
It's
with
just
the
the
fingers.
walk.
That's
I
nice.
think it's the walk from their like desk to the bathroom. That's
Yeah.
what they're
The
worried
coffee
about.
machine.
Yeah,
Dangerous walk.
maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
but
Hey, it can happen.
Yeah.
You find yourself hitting your watch all the time. Recently, I was at an appointment at a public office, and the guy opened the door and he hit his watch so hard against the door, and I could see a dent on the bezel. He wasn't too bothered. He was clearly not a watch guy, although he was wearing a watch, not mechanical. But I saw it happen in front of me, and I was like, oh man, that's
Brutal.
and that's just a public civil
Yeah.
servant at a German town hall, man. But
Also.
it happened. It can reach anybody.
It can really happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So be careful out there. The doorknobs will get
Yeah.
you.
No, but the L'Aventure is really. I think it's a perfect summer watch, actually.
What's the price on the watch?
Yeah, it's 4,200 Swiss francs before taxes.
Okay.
So it's
5K
like
euro,
5K
more or less.
euro, more or less. Yeah.
In line
Okay.
with what the brand is doing.
It's
So
yeah.
Yeah.
The movement is customized for them. It's a Salida movement, which is gold capped and
oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
skeletonized rotor.
Nice.
And you?
Stuff. So the first one on my list is a watch that I don't get tired of talking about, it seems, because it's made quite a couple of the lists that we've been talking about recently, including best under 5K, and now coming back on this list. It's the Nomos Club Sport World Timer.
Of course.
Yeah.
Club Sport Pneumatic World Timer, sorry. Again, I'm also a little bit biased. I bought one for myself.
And you cannot
where
be
is
biased.
it?
It's on its way.
Oh.
I've been told. I got an email from Glashütte saying, liebe Uhrenfreund.
Yeah.
And the watch is on its way. So
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
nice. Yeah. So that's a good one. I'm looking forward to it. I think to be honest, like the way that Nomos kind of reshaped their previous take on the World Timer and did this new sort of refreshing take. I mean, obviously it's similar to what was there, but at the same time, like different enough to really stand out. I always like the club case and the Club Sport case, and now I think that this is a really nice way to introduce that complication. And obviously they did all of these colorful, very colorful
nice.
limited editions, very tastefully done. And I went with the jungle one because I wear a lot of khaki green. So
It's the orange one, right?
No, it's
Orange,
the green one.
Ah, the green, yeah.
There's
The
no
green
orange
one
in
with
the
a little
jungle.
bit of light
And
blue.
there's an orange. There's a volcano.
There's an orange one,
as well.
volcano. There's also canyon, which is a little bit like a deserty kind of sandy colored one. Glacier and a few others. as well.
I really like the glacier one.
Yeah, really cool.
You should do a side by side with the previous one that I have, the World Timer.
Yeah,
But
that
it's
could
a
be
Zurich
nice.
model, so it's a different model. But
But still, I think it's
Yeah.
nice to put it could be a Sunday morning showdown.
yeah,
Look at that.
boom.
We're spoiling all the upcoming content on this
True.
show today. But that's my pick. So
Nice.
a little good one from Nomos
You
there.
already mentioned the retail price.
I think it's about 3,900 on the bracelet.
So it's billiger, German word for
Mhm.
cheaper, than the previous
Yeah,
Zurich
the
World
Zurich.
Yeah.
Timer.
Yeah.
It's 4.5, I think.
Yeah.
At least ours was. Yeah.
And it comes with the bracelet.
Yeah, it comes on the bracelet. I got it on the bracelet. I don't think that I'll be wearing it.
Oh, you didn't
on the
receive it
bracelet.
yet?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. No. It's on its way. It's on its
Okay,
way.
good.
Well, I'll let you know if
Yeah.
it arrives right now. If we see the postman
Yeah.
walk by. Cool. So that's my first pick. What's your second pick, RJ?
My second pick, also random order, but second on my list, is the Jaeger Le Coultre,
Mm-hmm.
or Jäger,
Jäger.
as they say in Germany. Reverso Tribute Monophase in rose gold with a Milanese bracelet.
Of course.
Mhm.
That was awesome. I
I
had
still
a
haven't seen it.
no,
I haven't seen
No?
it in person.
No?
I didn't have a Jaeger appointment at
Oh.
Watches and Wonders, and it just hasn't. We haven't had it in, and
true.
I still haven't seen it.
oh.
But I take your word for it. It looks
Yeah,
like a
you should.
brilliant watch.
Yeah, so I was there with Max for a preview in Le Sentier, where the headquarters is located, with the beehives in front of the building. It was the watch that I kept grabbing from the desk. I think the bracelet is really well done, super nice, and
Yeah, it's very thin.
really fits the watch. It's
Yeah.
really cool. I hope they also will make it in yellow gold.
Mm.
But super nice. And then I saw it again during Watches and Wonders, and I feel that was a good year for Jaeger with the Reverso models. They had a nice selection of new novelties, new watches.
They leaned into it, and I think that it's their biggest name within their collection, right? I mean, Reverso is just synonymous with the brand, and I think that they did well to lean into that, right? I mean, especially now when we see people kind of gravitating more towards dress watches and these kind of bracelet, full gold kind of things. I mean, now is kind of the time where we've seen Piaget doing it, we've seen Vacheron doing it, and I think that it makes sense for Jaeger to kind of throw their hat in the ring in their own
and there
unique
were
way.
reversals with bracelets in the past, but there were more like links, larger link bracelets. But never a Milanese. And I saw you were wearing your steel reverso on a third
Steel
party
Milanese,
Looks really nice.
Yeah.
It's a
From,
cool.
No, it's cool,
fit.
and it's a cool wink to the re-establishment of the Reverso, which happened in Italy.
Mm.
That's why I think they went for a Milanese, like Italian kind of bracelet. Which is a nice.
Looks awesome.
Very
The
cool.
price is, I think it's Swiss francs. Or euro? Is it euro? I think it was euro. 45k, including taxes.
You get a lot of gold.
You get a lot of gold. It's a heavy watch, but it's a lot of money, but it's a lot of watch.
Very nice.
Really
Dan, what about you? What's your second pick?
Yes, I'll stay with the kind of like summer watch theme.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with another more affordable pick. It's the Mido Multifort A 2 crowns,
Cool.
which we saw in Utrecht.
Yeah.
At,
Swatch Valley.
Swatch Valley event.
Yeah.
And this watch sticked with me. It's already when I saw it for the first time at the event, was like, hey, what's on the wrist of the representative of the Swatch and or of Mido? But I really like it. It's I think it's around 1,200 euros.
Yeah.
I think for that money, there are many options, of course. Christopher Ward is there. Tissot has some options. But I like this Mido for the 2 crowns. I like the dark blue version with the dark blue crowns, which has a little bit contrast with the steel case, and I like it more on the strap, actually, on the rubber strap than on the bracelet.
I don't see much fuss about these watches. While we were quite enthusiastic when we had the meeting in Utrecht.
Yeah.
I wonder if they made them only available in Europe or something like that, and therefore, like, people in the US just aren't or haven't seen them or something.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, but it's true. It's true. We were very excited. That was probably like the highlight of overall of what we saw. We will have a podcast episode about all the novelties that we saw there. It'll be a bit of a throwback to, when was that? Maybe March.
Yeah, it was my birthday.
Yeah, exactly. So that's we're still pending. I think the final embargo, also from Mido, to lift for us to be able to push that episode. So that will be coming up, I guess, at some point in August. So coming up soon.
It's really cool.
Cool. No, that's a great one. I know Matthias, our video guy, is also a fan of the Mido 2 crown. So
What's on your shirt?
FT.
Oh.
No, it's Fratello Talks.
Oh yeah, Fratello Talks.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's wearing the Fratello Talks bootleg merch before we even made it. That's awesome. Cool. Yes. So my second pick is also sort of a recent one, and also one that I have ordered for myself. So much for not buying watches this year. But it's the Citizen Aqualand 40th anniversary reference JP 2008. So yeah. Exactly. That's the. I already have one of these Aqualand watches. When it was reissued a couple of years ago, I picked it up, and I was wearing it on last week's podcast, I believe. But I this one came out to celebrate 40 years. So it was released in 1985, and I really like it. It has this sort of like not black coated case. It's almost like a dark gray. Sort of PVD DLC kind of coating.
Looks like titanium almost.
It makes it look a little bit like titanium. It's inspired by ion bonded plating that they did in 1992. I researched this a little bit too much, but people can check out my article. It's there's a lot of information on these out there. I went down the rabbit hole, so you don't have to. And it's kind of inspired by that, and it also has it's 2-tone. I think this will be potentially my first 2-tone watch.
Oh,
and it's a
bit
quartz
actually,
dive watch with a
your
dent
Breitling. Aerospace is a. In theory, it was a 2-tone.
It was originally 2-tone, and it was stripped of its 2-toneness. But
you still have the gold hand. So
that's true. That's true. Can't get rid of those. Then it's just a digital watch.
Exactly.
No, but this is I like the watch. I like the sort of cult status of it, and if it having this weird. It's actually the shape of it is inspired by a sea turtle. Something that I learned while I visited the brand. So the sensor is kind of the head, and we'll throw a picture of it up there, and then the lugs are the fins. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing. Once you see it, it kind of makes sense, and it's typical sort of cool 1980s Japanese design. And
does a turtle have fins?
Yeah. Sea turtles have fins.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh. Not the turtles we have here in a Chinese restaurant.
No. I don't know what those are. They live in those are tortoises or something. I don't know. Not a. This is not a biology podcast. Don't eat the turtles.
Don't eat the turtles. They're just there for
decoration, as mascots to the restaurant. It's a classy joint.
Did you see? Since we live in the same village near The Hague, the local. There's a watchmaker called Hands of Time. Shout out to Hands of Time. He is also a citizen dealer, I saw. Yeah. He has quite a few of these watches in the display.
A ton of them. Yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff. A lot of the divers and then like tons of the Eco Drive models as well. But he has the JP 2000, the original one with the depth gauge from a couple of years ago. Yeah. But I haven't seen the limited edition. But he does have the EU edition with I think it's a green or brownish sunburst dial. Yeah. So yeah. It's a good shop.
Yeah, these shops are kind of cool. They don't have any internet presence whatsoever. You just need to bump into them by
He
accident.
also carries like what is it? The
Bulova even.
Bulova,
Yeah.
and he has the Hanova and stuff like that, and a bunch of different brands. What are the ones that look like from German train stations?
Mondain.
Yeah, Mondain. I think he also has. Yeah, it's a cool boutique.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Good.
Shout out to Hands of Time. Hands
Yes,
on Time.
Jan Bert, I think he's
Cool. But yeah, that's my second
What's
pick.
the price?
It is 740. No, 470. Sorry,
470.
470.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Like 740. That's
price.
way too much. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a little bit more than the regular model, but it's a limited edition of 5,200 pieces.
Oh wow.
Or 5,800. It's a lot of them, but hey,
Well, production numbers are high at Citizen, I guess.
Of course, and I expect that it's going to be quite popular. I've already had some DMs from people saying, "Oh, I bought this one. I'm still waiting for mine." So it seems that the watches I buy this year are reaching me very, very slowly. But, but hey, it is what it is.
Pressure on them, man.
People can look forward to seeing that on my wrist in future wrist checks.
Nice.
Cool. Third pick, RJ.
Third pick. And this is not a watch that's loved by everyone, but I don't care. I like it. It's the Rolex Land Dweller.
Ah, okay.
It was leaked before Watches and Wonders started. And I really like it. I always had a soft spot for the oyster quartz.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to have one. And my stepdad had one. And I think it's a really cool case shape, cool bracelet. It wears super nice. And then Rolex this year decided to bring the design back in the Land Dweller, but with a very new movement. Yeah. So it's also very thin. Yeah. A lot of people they don't complain about the shape so much, but more about the dial, or the numerals, but also the motif on the dial. But I think
the honeycomb.
You need to see it in a broader perspective to see what the possibilities are with this watch. Yeah. And I think if they put in a nice black dial, green dial, just without motive, like a flat dial, I think people will start to like it more. But I was at Wimbledon the other week, and I got to try it on again. I think it's really a cool watch. I really like it. Yeah.
Would you go for 36 or 40?
Yeah, good question. I put this also up on my Instagram and the stories. What would you pick? A lot of people would go with the 36, and perhaps I would do as well, but I can also handle the 40 quite well on my wrist. Yeah. But because I have a Datejust and a day date in 36, I can get away with it, I think. It wears a little bit bigger due to the look. But the 40 also doesn't look bad. And I think it's super difficult to make one watch size that fits all. There's no such thing. I think if you have really large wrist, and perhaps you just prefer 40 then, and it looks good. So why not? So I always think it's a bit difficult to say 36 is the best size, whatever. I think design-wise, sometimes you see that the proportions are a little bit off. Yeah. That's what I think with the day date, that the 36 looks just better design-wise than the 40. But with this, I think both designs look really good. I don't know, 36 or 40, I don't know. But the Land Dweller is a beautiful watch.
That's a surprise. Cool. It's quite sporty.
Yeah.
For you, like.
Yeah, but I like it. It's nice. Of course, there's a little bit of a reminder of the AP in there, the Royal Oak, which I also like and had in 39. But I think it's a cool watch. It's a bit sporty, but I always like the oyster quartz. Also reignited my quest for oyster quartz a little bit. So I was looking at those.
For a lot of people, I guess.
Yeah, for the price of a steel Land Dweller, you can buy an oyster quartz day date in gold, full gold. So it's...
Imagine that's a tempting proposition.
Yes, actually. Exactly. Yeah. And you can get the oyster quartz serviced, so that's also not really a problem. You just need to buy a proper one that's not polished down too much. But Land Dweller, very cool. I think the price is around 15K, 16K, I don't know. The market prices are really insane, what I see around me. And I think first deliveries have started, what I see. But very cool watch. What do you think?
Nice. I kind of agree with the what you said is like the global feedback on it. Like I really think that the bracelet and case and the shape of it all, it's really cool. It's like it has that sort of futuristic appeal of the oyster quartz. But I think that the flattened take on the Jubilee is quite slick, and then also for me the dial, I would bide my time and wait to see what they do as like a next step for the land dweller.
Yeah.
I think the name doesn't bother me that much because it's also in the end like, how often do you say it? I mean, we say it quite often because obviously it's our job too. But when you're wearing it, it's
our job to say land dweller, man.
Exactly.
Land dweller.
Yeah, that's what we get paid to do. Land dweller.
And it also should fit my sea dweller.
Yeah, true.
True.
The
Yeah,
dwellers.
Do you think
the
you're gonna
dweller
get
twins.
one?
Also need an air dweller.
Air dweller. yeah.
Air dweller.
No, well, getting is a big word, but I think I need to purchase one. I'm not sure if it would be number one on my list because I also really still dig the GMT Master in two-tone and in full gold.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But I think the Land Dweller is really a cool watch. Yeah, I really like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. What was the other one that Federer was wearing? They had it at the booth. This vintage. It was also similar in shape with an integrated bracelet. I don't know why I want to say Ranchero, but that's obviously the Omega.
Texano.
Texano. There. See.
Yeah. So that was the first. As a lesson from grandfather. That their first quartz was a Rolex reference 5100 Il Texano in my best Spanish, I guess. And
Tejano.
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 But
and that was
but it's also Texas. So anyway.
No. So that was early 70s, I think. They made it in gold, and then later on they came with the reference 1530, which was like an oyster quartz case and bracelet, but with the automatic movement. They also had it in an exhibition thing at Watches and Wonders. And then in 77, which was really a good year, they introduced then the oyster quartz with the quartz movement, and that was discontinued in 2003. So there is quite a bit of history about that land dweller case shape and bracelet. So it's not a rip-off from AP whatsoever. It really was there.
Cool.
Nice.
I didn't know that Federer was wearing the.
Yeah, I think he's been spotted wearing it. I don't know if at Wimbledon, but recently he's been wearing it out and about. Yeah.
So I didn't see him at Wimbledon, but I did see on pictures and footage that he was wearing a land dweller over there.
Also, yeah.
But I did see Beckham wearing the Tudor.
Yeah, his 50th birthday
Chrono,
gift from Tudor.
Yeah, very shiny.
Very shiny. Yeah, definitely. Cool. So where are we? We just did your third pick, right?
Yes.
So Daan.
Third for me.
Your third.
Mine is going to be from the Tag Heuer Solar Graph collection. I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick. It could be the Formula 1 or the Aqua Racer. I think I'm going to go for the Formula 1 because it's a bit more affordable. And that's what I like for a solar graph or for a solar powered watch. So I'd go for the Formula 1 with the... there's one limited edition with a black rubber strap, a wide dial, and a red ring on it. And I think it has numerals instead of the standard hour markers that it normally has.
Is it a metal case or is it one of the
No, it's a metal case.
Cool.
They're very colorful, like
composite.
Composite ones as well. Those are nice, but I think I'd go for the steel case.
Cool.
I think this is just like the Mido. Actually, could be a really, really nice summer watch that you don't have to think about.
Yeah,
true. Solar powered.
Solar powered. The movement lasts, or the power in the movements lasts for like 15 years. So you can recharge it during 15 years. So that's nice.
And
then you have to change the movement. I think.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's about a capacitator, right? That they need to replace
the capacitor wears out. I guess. Yeah, capacitor.
Or is it the solar thing that wears out?
No, I think it's to do with the battery itself.
Okay.
Or the battery.
It's recharged so many times that it just
it needs a service.
It reaches end of life.
But that's not bad, to be honest, because I mean my phone I think is 2 years old and it's already draining in less than a day unless I have battery saver. So if you think about how efficient it is, it's also not powering a screen or anything. But it's really, 15 years ain't bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
nice.
It's right around 1,800, 1,900 euros, which still like Seiko Citizen do solar powered watches for a lot less. Yeah. But this one is linked to Formula 1 as well, which is
also
cool.
A little bit more. I think 2,500 would get you a Seiko. What's the name?
The Marine Master?
The GPS.
The Astron.
Astron. Yeah, Astron.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but those are always a little bit big and I
Yeah,
don't
true.
like the really modern design on those.
Right.
So I like the smaller size of the Formula One.
Cool.
Okay.
And the Aqua Racer is a bit more expensive at 3,300 for the titanium model, which is a bit much maybe for a solar powered watch.
Cool. Nice.
Okay.
But that's a solid pick. Yeah, definitely a lot of fuss made around that one during Watches and Wonders. So it was a loud release.
Yeah, it's colorful, it's fun, it's
I wonder what they will charge to have it then the movement replaced or parts replaced in 15 years.
But if it's every 15 years, I mean, you could say that like the running cost for servicing a mechanical watch over 15 years would probably be about equivalent, or maybe it's still even cheaper.
I think it's going to be cheaper.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope so.
So
Okay.
cool, nice. So my third pick, it is the Doxa Sub 250T GMT.
Okay.
Which I've talked about as well before, and I think that was just a really nice release. Great size, it coming in a little bit above the smaller sub 200T that they introduced, which I believe is 38. I think this is 39 or 40, and a little bit below the usual 42. So I think it's kind of a sweet spot size, and I really love that it's a dive GMT. So much so that I can forgive the fact that it's not a flyer GMT but a collar GMT. In the end, it's just as useful. So yeah, I really like those. I spent a little bit of time with one in Caribbean and one in Sea Rambler, so the dark navy blue and the silver one. And I still think that those are just really, really cool. I mean, they've made GMTs before. They were huge. They were like 44, 45. And then I think this one is just really just a home run from Doxa. So
They had a nice lineup when we visited them in the Beau Rivage, I think it was, Geneva. They had a great collection.
I'm looking forward to seeing them again at Geneva Watch Days and seeing what they've been cooking up since then. So
I like how they just release it in all colors of the world.
These days with
all
Doxa,
colors of the
it
rainbow.
really is like, so here's a new watch. It comes in 12 different colors.
Yeah.
And go, oh my God.
It's nice.
But the good thing is that there's choice. The bad thing is, if you're like me, that choice kind of stalls you a little bit, and you kind of go, do I want the silver one or the blue one or the black one? Oh, the black one's also nice, but the orange one is also kind of cool. And then you basically just can't make up your mind and end up buying a
that's the
Nomos
risk
instead.
with offering so many variations, right? That you don't make a choice.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. So that's my third pick. RJ, what is your fourth? We have 5 picks each.
Yes.
If it wasn't obvious.
So I have a fourth pick, which is a Patek Philippe.
Of course.
Patek. Patek Philippe Calatrava 6196 Platinum.
Okay.
Beautiful watch. I think it's one of the most beautiful dress watches. I believe it's the watch that we put up against the Chopard.
Exactly. Against the Quattro.
But we had a meeting at Patek earlier this year, and that was the watch that I thought, man, this is really a super nice successor to the 5196. And I was contemplating that watch a few years ago, but for me it was a movement that made me decide not to. It had a really small movement. And this watch is has a proper sized movement for the case.
Hand winding.
Hand winding, a beautiful case design, and a beautiful dial.
Yeah.
The only thing with Patek these days is how big can you print that logo on the dial?
I agree.
I think a lot of brands suffer from this. AP does as well. But I don't think it's nice. It's not chic.
It's a bit screamy.
Yeah. It's a bit screamy. And I don't know. It's that is the one thing that I think if you just made it a little bit more modest,
smaller. Yeah,
it's also not necessary. I feel with watches like these. Please don't.
Yeah, it doesn't have to shout, right? It's
No idea about the price, to be honest, but I guess it's expensive. It's around 40K.
Yeah,
I think
between 40 and 50, I believe.
Yeah, it's around 40K for platinum dress watch. But aside from the price, it's a really beautiful watch. It's really beautiful, gorgeous,
really nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Daan, you're fourth.
Yeah, I'll go for the Tank Louis Cartier. I'm still. There are also some options there.
Yeah, true.
I'm still doubting between 2 versions, which is the platinum one with a sunburst gray nice. Dial, and the sunburst is special because it has like cuts in it.
Yeah, it's like a sector sunburst.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah,
which I find very original and makes it very different from other sunburst dials out there. But there's also the classic white or silver dial, with black numerals, black Roman numerals, and it also has like folds in it. It almost looks like it's paper-like material.
I think I saw it during Watches and Wonders, and then again a few weeks ago at the Cartier boutique in Amsterdam. I found it really difficult to see the motif on the dial.
On the white one, right?
Yeah.
It's very difficult to see, but when you see
subtle.
it's subtle.
It's subtle.
It's nice.
Yeah, beautiful
chic,
watch.
Yeah. And I like that they did it in the right size.
Yes.
Large size. And it's of course it's a model that already exists for a very long time. But the variations they come up with are really nice.
It's a great update.
Yeah. And I think it's the platinum one costs 17,200 euros.
You pick it over the jump hour, a guichet?
Yeah, because I like the tank, the Louis Cartier.
The Louis Cartier,
tank,
that's the classic.
More than the Aguichet, yeah. Okay. I think the Aguichet is quirky and fun.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. But I think I'd go for the Louis Cartier. Yeah.
Cool. Great pick.
Yeah.
Cool. So my fourth pick here is it is a Zenith. So yeah, my picks have been fairly on the affordable side of all of them are except this one sub 5K. But this is the Zenith Chronomaster Revival A318 Carbon Cover Girl.
Do you have this one on order as well?
No, I don't have this one on order. Unfortunately, this was a limited edition. I think that they did it in collaboration with Revolution, and it's a full carbon dialed. It even comes on like one of the options is a Velcro strap that also has the carbon pattern, and it even came on a carbon ladder bracelet. And my option would be the Velcro, I think, and then put it on another strap potentially. But I really like that one. I think it's cool to take this very vintage looking thing. All the reissues. With some exceptions, have been very have leaned into the sort of the vintage vibe of the original with the blue dial, and I think that this kind of really accentuates the very modern architectural sort of design of this watch, and the big flaky carbon just looks really, really cool. So I think that's about as high end as it's going to get on my list. Okay. But I think that thing is really, really cool.
Nice,
I like it.
Nice.
So fifth and final picks.
I also like the other cover girl with the loom.
That's a good one.
Loom dial. It's really cool as well.
Yeah. Nice. So fifth and final picks.
Yes. Before I pick my fifth pick, I have two honorable mentions that I really like.
I thought you were going to do an ad.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. No, it's not.
Honorable mentions to
call us Squarespace. No, don't call us.
Piaget 79 in white gold, but I like the yellow gold better. But the white gold is very beautiful as well, but it's just a different material, a different color.
Yeah. Not really
that's
new
why it's
watch,
honorable. Yeah. And same for the Daniel Roth Souscription Extra Plat. Beautiful watch, but it's a different material, different gold. So my fifth pick,
dress watches are on your list.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Wow.
Perhaps because I'm getting old, or I don't know.
So, yeah.
Except for the Landweller.
Yeah. This is a sporty option.
So my fifth pick is another dress watch.
Of course.
Nice. Yeah. It's the Breguet Tradition Reference 7035 for this year's 250th anniversary. So it's also in rose gold. It's the Breguet gold, basically. There's a little bit of a rose hue to it.
Yeah, but it's
nice
also
and
yellow.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird tone, but I really like it.
Between.
Yeah. Beautiful watch with the blue small dial. And what I like about this, just like the Landweller, it shows the opportunities they have and the things that they're doing, the direction basically of these watches. And I think with the current or previous Breguet Traditions, you saw that they became quite large. I have the old one, the first reference of the Tradition, that is 37 millimeters. And then they went up to 40, and perhaps even bigger for some references. And this one is 38 again. I think that's the right size for this watch.
It's really nice.
And it's a really cool execution. Beautiful finishing. The color combination with the blue and the Breguet
the blue
gold
dial
nice.
is just, it's small, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Like
so, this is my list, and Breguet is definitely on there. Yeah,
cool.
Very nice.
I don't know about the price, but probably also around 50K or something.
Yeah, I think so.
If you say it really quickly.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
No.
Cool, perfect. So that's a real dressy selection.
It's a dressy and expensive list. I'm fully aware of that. That doesn't mean I don't like any of the other more affordable watches, but these 5 watches, they stood out for me.
Top
First
picks.
Cool, nice.
bit of 2025. Yeah.
Very nice. So, Daan, what about you? Do you have any honorable mentions before your final pick, or?
Well, a lot actually. I also really like the Rolex OP with the pistachio dial.
Yeah.
Really surprising, nice one.
Yeah.
I like the Breitling Top Time Martini Racing ones. The Fierce Arnos, the Timex in all titanium.
Oh yeah.
But let's go to my. I think this is my favorite of all. I was actually going to pick first there was the Vacheron 222 in steel with the blue dial.
Okay.
But then Parmigiani came around the corner with its Tonda PF in 36 millimeters in steel. And I think that looks stunning. Yeah. It has a very original design. It doesn't have the micro rotor movement, which is a bit of a drawback, but still, I think for 21,000 Swiss francs, this is a really nice watch. It's
nice, good pick.
Yeah. The Toric Quantième Perpetuel was also very nice with the light blue dial. But I think personally, if I'd have to buy one of the two, I would go for the Tonda.
They had great releases in the last 3-4 years.
Yeah,
wow, beautiful pieces.
Absolutely,
really nice.
Yeah, been really getting a lot of eyes on them, and rightfully so, because I think it's some beautiful work. Also, very high end, very dressy, very very sort of opulent, but done in a very tasteful way. And I think that 36 is really just spot on.
They're really nice.
Yeah. Cool, nice. I have a couple of honorable mentions as well. The first one being, and I debated whether this would be the next pick or an honorable mention, but it is the Serica 5303 PLD, which is a... I don't put it in here because it's also a different version of something that was around before, the 5303. And this is a special version, a left-hand drive version with a new bezel that they've done with the French Navy clearance divers. And I really like that. That came in and we had it in. The color of the bezel is this dark blue that's really beautiful. It comes on like a nice elastic strap, and it's just a good-looking watch from Serica.
You don't have a Serica, right?
I don't know. No.
You have.
Daan,
I do,
you
yes.
have the 5303.
The blue one.
Yeah, also really nice one. But I think this one, just with having that little extra bit of charm from the left-hand drive crown, even though you can get them all configured.
I think so.
One way or the other. But this one, I think, is just it has that little extra cool factor that I think is super nice. My other honorable mention, we were joking about this yesterday, but it is from Hermès.
Oh,
can you guess which one?
Wow.
Licky the Horse.
Licky the Horse. The
yeah.
nicknamed Licky the Horse, which also known as the Hermès Arceau Rocabard de Rire, which is a 41 millimeter white gold limited edition of 12 pieces for 168,000 euros.
Yeah,
Why not? I had expensive.
You could buy a horse for that money.
You probably could buy a horse or two if it's not of any pedigree or anything. I don't know
ponies.
Don't know how much a horse is these days, but yeah, probably. But hey, you push the button, the horse sticks its tongue out. It's hilarious. I think it was so cool for Hermès to do something that's sort of lighthearted and fun. And
it's funny. I doubted about putting the new cut on the list as well, because
the Séquence Suspendue.
The 39 millimeter size really surprised me how well it wore. But I don't think the Temps Suspendu would be an option for me.
Right.
But I'm really hoping for future versions of that.
I bumped into one of our loyal readers and commenters, Watch Roy.
Oh, yeah. He bought the cut
in Japan, and he was wearing the cut.
He was wearing it.
Cool. Yeah. You influenced him, he said.
Nice.
Very good.
And my final pick, right? Because these were honorable mentions. My final pick is the Blancpain 50 Fathoms 38 millimeters.
Oh.
So here's where it gets a little tricky, right? Because
I thought you liked
So in titanium, I like the 42.
Okay.
But I have to say, there's something, and it took a little bit of time because I was fully convinced, like, no, 42, that's the one. That's the one that's the good one. But when I tried on the black one in steel with a very shiny polished case in 38 millimeters, it just has this like skin diver from the 1960s and 70s. This really cool vibe to it. It was just on the pin buckle tropic rubber strap, which was perfect, and yeah, really, really cool. Obviously hugely expensive, and for me it's like, you know, totally out of my league.
What's the price?
I think it's well, it depends how you configure it, but if you go with steel on the rubber strap or the NATO strap, which is the cheapest, it's around 17,200 euros, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's pricey, but yeah, beautiful movement inside. It doesn't hack, which is a little bit weird for the seconds. But hey, I'm willing to look past all those flaws and sort of embrace that vintage.
It's the same
fully
price as
polished
the
charm.
Tank Louis Cartier. Maybe we can do a Sunday morning showdown.
Do you go with a steel dive watch or a gold? No, platinum.
Platinum.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm not here to justify the price. I'm just here to say it's a good looking watch and I really like it. And I think the 38 millimeter size, specifically in steel with that shiny case,
and it also has more
really
presence because I found the 38 to be quite small.
Yeah.
How it looked. But
you have a bigger wrist.
Yeah, and I have to say the titanium version with the blue dial, yeah, it's just not for me. I prefer the classic black dial when it comes to these divers. So 42, give me titanium. 38, give me steel all day long. And yeah, really cool watch. And yeah, that's it for my list actually.
Nice.
So cool,
Good,
nice, some great watches so far this year.
Bit of a lengthy podcast.
Yeah, lengthy
Video.
podcast, but there's a lot of watches we've missed out. Hundreds of them.
Yeah, let us know your
but,
picks.
Hey, these are just our favorites. So yeah, you're doing my job for
sorry,
me.
yeah.
But you forgot the comment of the week, Dan. So let's get to the comment of the
I don't
of the
have
week
that.
The
first.
commands.
Let me look it up.
So there's no specific comment this week. We're just going to do a bit of we're acknowledging something that we said in the previous podcast, which was wrong, that a couple of our lovely listeners pointed out to us. The Black Bay 54, the Tudor Black Bay 54, does not come with a free rubber strap. You can either get it on the bracelet or on the rubber strap.
Oh, I think that was me.
Well, we were all convinced, I think, because Tudor does it with the Pelagos 39. You get a free rubber strap. I got a free rubber strap with my FXD, and I think that's kind of, and with the Ultra. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong.
I think
about
with the
that as well.
39, with the Pelagos 39.
They
you
should
get
give
it,
them for
and
free,
with
man.
the FXD, you get it, and yeah, it would make
Free
sense.
Tudor rubbers.
Free Tudor rubber straps when you purchase a Black Bay 58. Talk to your AD. Tell him the guys at Fratello said you should. No, there's no special promo. Use coupon code. Black Bay rubber. No, I don't know. But yeah, basically just to acknowledge that we mixed that up. But
sorry about that.
Just because usually Tudor does give you the free one. But,
No more free stuff, man.
Yeah, I think that one has to be on the bracelet though.
Yes.
Don't love the rubber on that. Cool, perfect. Well, that's it.
That was it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was it. There's no
Not
specific
too many
comment. There were
mistakes.
the comments were quite lengthy and letting us know that we got that wrong. But yeah, so just tipping the hat to the commenters there. Cool. Yeah. Thank you guys for letting us know about your favorite watches of the first half of this year.
Yeah.
We'll
There
be
were
back
quite
for
some
the-
nice releases already in the
Yeah.
first half.
Yeah, for sure.
I was impressed when I looked back on.
Looking forward to doing a roundup for the second half. But in the meantime, to our listeners, let us know in the comments, whether on YouTube or on the website, what your favorite watches released in 2025 so far have been. And of course, tune in next week for another episode of Fratello Talks. See you then. Wow, that was a long